good morning, good afternoon. It's like 2 something, I think. I'm so far from wherever I started, or wherever I took that video yesterday. I'm very far away. I'm back near Goodwill where I used to work, so not currently where I work, but where I worked before. Yeah, so I'm like super far away. I got a couple of things. I've hit tons of thrift stores. This one that I'm sitting at right now makes me want to puke. They have Funkos for they have single box Funkos for like $40. And similar to a store I hit yesterday, they had cards. They had single Magic the Gathering cards. One of them was $150. They had a pair of Nike SB high tops that were double what they are new, used. You feel me? And then there was another pair of like Jordan 1s that they had 150 on. And the reason they're doing this janky crap is because occasionally they have a half off day. So they're marking things up specifically so that they just sit around unless some nut job wants them until whatever. So that's annoying. I don't know. I still have FOMO about the Alien that I didn't buy the Funko yesterday, I guess. I get FOMO about stupid things. It doesn't matter. I told myself we're not driving all the way back there. I'd spend like $10 in gas just to go back. It's so dumb. I'll buy an Alien goofy thing whenever I get no, apartment or whatever. I have tons of things, right? Like I got a big Broly action figure yesterday for $3. I don't know, but yeah, we're not going back. This thrift store was so bad that it's just so demotivating. I don't even want to hit the other ones, man. Oh my god, they're bad. It's so bad. I'll show y'all a couple things I got. I got these shirts. I got 2 t-shirts. I always hunt for Funko shirts. Just because, it's not my favorite. Like, I'm not a huge Spider Man fan or anything. Peter Tingle. Makes me think of Family Guy too, so. And then you got Fantastic Four. And they're both XLs, so they're like, well, technically large would be the perfect fit, but XL is like, I know these, we're good to go. So I got these 2 shirts. They're like $2 a piece. So, like, are you kidding me? Funko Pop t-shirts for my nerdy self. I got those, and I got 2 pairs of work jeans. 32 Ariat Works. These are like, they're thicker, cut resistant, flame resistant, all that crap. And they're $5, you feel me? So, that keeps a man from lighting on fire or maybe cutting my leg on something sharp. Because my legs are all bruised up from stuff I hit all the time. So I got 2 pairs of those. They're identical. I tried them on. Yeah. The car's been fine. It was pulling... It pulls. You know what I mean? And last night it was so windy. I was worried. I was like, dude, what's happening? And then today I'm like, I was like, dude, it's pulling left so hard. And I pulled over and I checked to make sure the tires were good. I'm like, yeah, dude, the tires are good. Like, one's not lower than the other. So I don't know. That's kind of annoying. I haven't applied to the apartment yet. I've been super busy. I'm now kind of back where I need to be. I still gotta go hit my storage locker and eat, and then I'm probably just gonna rest at the rest areas around there, and then make my way back to the gym for tomorrow. Hit a couple more stores tomorrow. That'll be it. I don't know that I'm really gonna be doing too much more thrifting. I don't know if I can say that. I might do it anyway. Who knows? Yeah. We'll see. I don't have a plan to, but that doesn't mean I won't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I got a bunch of points from the book. I lost my pen somewhere. I don't know. Let's go to the book now, because and also I wrote some of this down in the dark, so you have to forgive me if I'm like, struggling to read my own writing. Let's see. Oh, girls, keep flirting with me, and I'm just kind of rude. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like the other day, yesterday. This black girl was like, "Oh, my name's Brittany. If I can help you with," she was just like putting stuff away, and she's like, "My name's Brittany. If I can help you with anything, you just let me know." And she wasn't like old, but I don't know. I was like, I was in my own zone, and I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am." Not super nice. She was not stoked on that. Yeah. And then there was like another girl that sounds rude, but like I was checking out and she was like, she just kept talking to me. And at a certain point, I'm like, I'm sorry, I've hit like 15 stores today. Like, I'm so tired. And she's just like, oh, what was you had nice quick service? And I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. She was kind of cute, but like, I'm like 100 miles away from where I would normally be. Like, I don't need any. Yeah, again, women are something for me to avoid. Uh, it just goes. It's like you're on the main quest and the side quest pops up, and you're like, that side quest looks interesting. Look at that. Look at the gun you could get. And just think of it like a Fallout side quest. It's bad when I go on side quests. All right, we'll move on to the next point. Expensive shoes more than new, which we already covered, but those Jordans, that was super obnoxious. Um, I'm rude to everyone because I'm rushing and I'm in a hurry all the time. And it's also kind of what cost me my last relationship. It's a part of it where like I just have no patience for anyone or anything, including myself. I'm very short with myself and things. So yeah, I'm just kind of rude to everyone because I'm always in such a rush. I don't know. I, I didn't used to be, but that's yeah. I'm just always in a rush now. I always feel like I'm drowning and I'm on my time and I gotta get it. So I'm extra rude nowadays, which is kind of sad. But yeah. My tooth abscess. Remember how I kept saying like I have like a spot on my tooth that like essentially would just be like I don't know, like a pus filled a pimple on the inside of your mouth essentially. And I've had something like that before. And when I ate Tootsie Rolls like a couple weeks ago at the gym, and a tiny little piece came out, it stopped like hurting or swelling up, so that's good. I mean, it's actually my tooth's still really bad, and it's definitely gonna chip off into a million more pieces. But the abscess still, it's not hurting, so we're chilling there. I'd love to have like a cool Forerunner or Sequoia next year. Like lightly jacked up or something. I don't know. Just I'd like to. I don't know. Because I love this car and everything, but it's like I can't carry furniture. I can't do a lot of things. It's not gonna be able to move a U-Haul trailer behind it. Where I live currently, you definitely need a V8, and preferably you need all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and preferably you just have like a V8. That's real talk. I wouldn't say that to live almost anywhere. I've never felt that way about living anywhere other than here, or where I live currently. Um, I guess this leads into the next point. Excess BS I don't need or overdoing it. Yeah, just too much. Like too much clothes, too much toys, too much games, too much medication. Just I do everything to excess, to the maximum of excess. Like I said, if I was able to play video games and for whatever reason I was able to make a living out of it, I mean, I don't know. Like it wouldn't be hard to do 20 hours almost every day. It wouldn't be super hard. 16 hours every day. Like, there might not be content for the whole point, but you know what I mean. Like, I could easily game for that period of time, no problem. I just do everything to excess, to the absolute extreme. Um, I don't know why. Just me. Let's see. Uh, Having an apartment and gaming is trading one addiction for another addiction, and I wrote down possibly shopping addiction, I suppose, which I guess is true. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to anything that I like or I enjoy, and that's a problem. Um, so I just don't do anything. And again, it would be if I'm playing games 8 hours a day, I'm not gonna really be making time to run around and hit thrift stores unless I'm making money at it for some reason. I'm not really gonna make that time. I'm gonna be more interested in gaming. But again, it's just I trade an addiction for an addiction. That's all I'm doing. All I do is like feed addictions constantly. I'm constantly just feeding addictions. And it's bad because I'm a functional addict or whatever. So I can function. Yeah, we'll just move on. That's kind of whatever. I know it. It is what it is. My ADHD is so bad. Gotta focus hard to listen to a thing, to anything. What? It's a thing, but anything should be there. Can only focus on one thing barely sometimes, which is very true. I can barely focus on anything. Like if I wasn't really doing anything, I could watch a YouTube video and listen. But like if I was like trying to look something up on my phone or whatever, I'm not even gonna be able to hear the YouTube video. Like it'll be there, it'll be playing, but I won't zero focus on it. I won't know what they're saying. I have to go back and rewatch it. It's that bad. I really wish I could be on ADHD drugs. What can I say? I don't know. It sucks. Yeah. I just have no attention span almost whatsoever. It requires so much focus for me to even like keep my eyes trained on a thing sometimes, because I'm just so everywhere all the time. I guess this one's from today because this lady at the thing was like a recovering alcoholic and she's taking care of her mom and she's kind of worried her mom's gonna die because she keeps smoking and doing. Yeah. When old people get old, you can't really tell them nothing, man. It's like, they've walked that road like for way longer than you have. What you gonna say? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I kind of just like, but this in my book it just says being overly honest and saying things that touch people. I in a way I guess I felt like I touched her because I was just like, I sort of just cherish the time that you have and cherish the moments. I was like years and years later, I just wish my grandpa could tell me bad jokes. Like that'd be awesome. I just wish you could tell me bad jokes. And it's very true. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna head straight to my storage locker after this. That way I get everything done during the sun. It's kind of warm or whatever. Yeah. That's everything in the book, boys. Yeah, girls. Watchers. Again, this will just stay up until I'm taking any of this crap down. Even if I get an apartment, even if I get a house. I'm just gonna leave it up, man. It's just like, it's, an autobiography of myself. So I don't know. Good, bad, whatever. Just me. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm like kind of tired, to be honest. Without really going into it too much, I guess. Today was like the only sober day in I don't know, like 3 months or something. September. Yeah. I don't know. It was half the day or so. But yeah, I didn't feel anything really different. I mean, I had crazy dreams last night, but that was for a different reason. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel great. I didn't feel bad. Just kind of felt whatever, man. Like, again, it's mostly the nightmares. Like, after a while, like, you just start having crazy nightmares that are so vivid, and you're stuck there for literally eternity. And yeah, that's when it gets bad. But yeah. Hope everyone has a happy new year. Today is Thursday. It's Thursday. Not 100% on what the date is. Doesn't really matter. Be at work on Monday. Have to be halfway across the state by then, essentially. Yeah. Happy New Year's, guys. I'm gonna watch this one back. I didn't fully watch yesterday's video, I don't think. I think maybe I watched it later on when it got uploaded to YouTube. I finally finished it. Just kind of bouncing around, and it's kind of hard to watch myself sometimes just because I have attention issues. I get to, I don't know. See you guys. Have a good one. Find anything else cool, let you know. I keep putting, I found 3 things yesterday, and I'm using them as the thumbnail for my yesterday's video and then the next 2 videos. So if you're curious what I got, You can see it in that. It was like a GameCube carrying case, a big Broly action figure, and a Lord of the Rings Fellowship book. And it was at the Goodwill, one of the Goodwills. I bought a Gucci pair of Converse at this Goodwill for $60, and they're putting Nike SBs that are $80 new up for like $140. Like they're the store that had a book up for almost a year for $50 that I wanted to ask if they would take 5. It was a Diablo 4 special edition book. Yeah, like it's a whole thing. But again, I got a Lord of the Rings Fellowship book that's like $50 for $2. Like, so, and I've hit at that store so many times, and that's why I go back. That's the place that had the Magic the Gathering cards for like $100. Like it literally had one card for 100 or a few, well, yeah, $100, and then one next to it was like 30, and then they had like a pack of them that was like 200. I'm like, what? I don't know anything about Magic cards. I do know they're valuable, but you're gonna have a Magic the Gathering guy come in there and pop off in the thrift store and be like, oh my god, it's the Jade Lotus. That's not what it was. I promise you, it wasn't that. It was some weird thing I'd never heard of, never seen, didn't know nothing about. So I didn't even scan it because I'm just like, y'all are on one. That's one card. No. Nope. You gotta ignore stuff like that. If you're gonna buy cards for some reason, I don't mess with baseball cards. I know some people do stuff like that. I only mess with like trading card game stuff. Like I mess with Yu-Gi-Oh, World of Warcraft, just because of the TCG stuff. Even though I know that whole thing's going out the window, I don't really care. I still think it's cool. I don't really care. I have a card that potentially could be a Spectral Tiger. It's like a 10% or something. If they give it out, they give it out. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna roll out, and yeah. Like I say, if I see cards, it has to be like a bunch of cards, and it's gotta be like $10 or something. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can look into them. Like the way I found the World of Warcraft cards, the second World of Warcraft card, I think I have 2 that have a barcode that can be scanned. The way I found the second one that had the barcode was there were tons of boxes of them, and I just went through every single box that was open, and I just added, I took like 2 or 3 boxes, and I took the new boxes that were unopened, and I took like one box that had like the best cards in them. Well, the one I only had one card that mattered. It was the one that had the thing on it. So, I'm gonna get off this because I can just talk for ages. That's why I don't know. I think it'd be cool one day to just stream, but we got to get a bunch of people watching. I got to make some good content, and I know it's completely on me. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna apply to the apartment tomorrow. If I get to the apartment and I got internet, we're gonna come up with some stuff. I don't know what. I can tell I have like I have at least, I think it's like 10 hours worth of ESO 1VX content. I got like 5 hours worth of drifting content. I got a bunch of old Battlefield content that nobody probably cares about, but I thought it was cool. Yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff I could clip together, and I make new stuff like nobody's business. Like when I say I was like, I can only play at 50, 60 FPS when I was able to play COD Warzone, and all I played was that prison thing, because that was all there was really to play. I mean, I was nasty on mouse and keyboard, just nasty, with an absolute, crappy computer, and yeah, it did. I was good. I hit some nasty shots. I guess sniping's not as good as it used to be, but I used to just dome people left and right, quick scopes, like hard scopes, whatever. It just didn't matter. And I miss it, and I can't wait to get back to it. I can make content, and I intend to find a way to make really good content. I don't know. I mean, I've been watching content I enjoy for years, so it shouldn't be too hard to implement these things into, my life and everything. Again, it'd be cool, it's not why I'm thinking about it, but like it'd be cool if I could play games with my cousins. Like, it's also theme content. I mean, they were a little bit racy, you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of family members that they're not cool with any, they had to say words, you know what I mean? It's not good. I don't know, I think that's intolerable, but what are you gonna do, man? Can't help that. Yeah. All right, I'm off this. I'm done. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. I'm gonna go handle some stuff, and I'm gonna try and just relax and chill for a little bit. Yeah. See you guys. Happy New Year's. Have a good one.